Here I am again for another weekly analysis on gold. So in this video I will talk about where the price on gold will go in the next week, and in this video I'll show my very important key levels, and if you respect or respect we will follow a certain path. So let's talk about that. So first things first, let's mark my important key levels for the week. So here we have this daily bearish early gap, and as you can see, I think Friday we had an inverse of the gap here. So as I said in my previous weekly analysis, I said that if you want a continuation higher and if you want the all-time high, we must invert this gap. And as you can see, in the last session, we had an inverse of the gap here. So following that plan above this gap, and we are very good for a continuation higher. We had already inverse of the gap, so here we are very good for a continuation higher. So honestly, we might see a all-time high this week, but this level must hold. So the plan now is very simple: hold above this gap, and we are good for a continuation higher. Here we might tomorrow we might go we might retrace a little bit to mitigate this bullish early gap. And if we don't have a reaction here, we might continue going lower to sweep this low. So very simple plan. Tomorrow or this week we might retrace a little bit to mitigate this gap. And as I said before, if we don't react here, we might continue going lower to sweep this low. But honestly, I expect a bullish week. Maybe don't see an all-time high, but honestly, I expect a bullish week. Here to here it's 7%, so we might not see an all-time high, but we never know. So unless we lose this gap, I expect a continuation higher. We are bullish here, as you can see. We broke structure again on the daily, so we are bullish. We inverted this gap, so we are very bullish. So honestly, I don't see a reason to be bearish. Here we have here a reversal gap. The only thing that I would want to see for a continuation higher is a candle closure above this gap. If we respect this gap and if we close below this gap, we might see a retracement tomorrow. If we invert this gap again, or if we reclaim this gap again, I would expect a continuation higher in the next weeks and in this week, and we might not see a retracement here. So very simple plan: hold above this gap, we are good. Invert or reclaim this gap, and we might see an all-time high this week. So very simple plan: we must hold this gap, we must hold this big gap, and we might see an all-time high. So if you like the video, like and subscribe. And if you are following my videos, you notice that I haven't recorded a video in 2 weeks. I think I had some problems with my funded account, as I said. So I will just stay trading on demo, but I will not upload videos. So like and subscribe, and see you maybe in the next week.